It is a basic question of humanity. How can we make a better life for the people? How can we fight global poverty? It is BlueOrchard's vision, established 15 years ago, to create an inclusive financial system where all classes of society have access to financial services equally and get a real chance to leave the vicious circle of poverty permanently. But where stands BlueOrchard today? What is the impact till now?
15 years ago, the company was founded in Geneva, the birthplace of microfinance. Today, we have got individuals working for us from over 20 countries in 7 different locations throughout the world. We have disbursed close to $4 billion in 60 countries, and our outreach today is close to 30 million individuals.
To make an impact, it is vitally important to be attractive to investors as well. What is in it for them?
For our investors, we have not only provided social returns, but also financially speaking, interesting performance of up to 4% on an annual basis.
What has started once as an alternative form of investment has become quite popular in the financial industry, an asset class that gains more and more importance.
Impact investing is a megatrend. I think we cannot ignore it anymore. It's a very important asset class. I think it is of interest to clients, to high net worth individuals, and obviously banks need to provide it. I'm personally very convinced about this asset class. It's effective, and I think it's an asset class that is here to stay.
Is it actually possible to make an impact with only small investments? That is where BlueOrchard's partners come into play. Local microfinance organizations have an important role for the success of the end clients. They know the local regulations, and they know the people. To see what this impact means in real life is also an important issue for investors.
Well, what is extremely attracting, first of all, is to have the possibility to meet people, the social aspect. Naturally also to see what is the return of that, what do they do with it. And they do a lot with it. We have seen here in this country, also in other countries, how important it is to have the contact with all these people, because they really can improve their global situation, and not very often it's not only just for one person, but it is for a whole family.
BlueOrchard's impact would be inconceivable without the work the local microfinance organizations are doing. They provide not only loans, they support their end clients with words and deeds and contribute to them with practical business advice. This is an important part to make these loans real success stories, and that's why the loan loss ratio is far below 1%. This is another reason why investors can expect approximately 4% in annual revenue, even in our days of negative interest. So, microfinance is a real gain?
Because I think it makes sense. It makes sense from an investment point of view and also from a philanthropic point of view. So yeah, I think that's microfinance is the proof that you can combine those elements together and create a win-win situation for clients and also for investors.
BlueOrchard's microfinance funds are known for their stable return, even in years that might have been not so easy for the financial markets. But why is this so?
It's a relatively stable return because over the years we have seen that the asset class of microfinance correlates less with the macroeconomic risk than the risk of traditional asset classes.
Microfinance is increasingly well respected all over the world. Let's have a look at the Far East. Is it possible that this will be a trend as well, for instance, in Japan?
I would think so because, well, probably Japanese government have been working on ODA type of, government finance. But this type of private sectors of investment is helping not only government but also private sectors, because private sectors or private financial sectors, they don't have much business locally. So the local business have to expand their opportunities to the Asian countries or emerging market. That is the case. Local financial institutions, including government financial institutions, have to follow these industries. So they should follow this type of investment, I think.
15 years ago, Blue Orchard embraced the challenge of establishing a financial system to include the excluded. So, what is the most important aspect in the work of Blue Orchard's CEO?
For me personally, it's certainly the people. It's the micro-entrepreneurs, the people who really establish businesses, grow businesses, create jobs. It's all the women out there who are micro-entrepreneurs, who provide jobs for other women, who provide a better life for themselves, but also for their families. And it's also the people here at Blue Orchard. We have a very talented team, highly educated, skilled people, and it's a privilege to work with such a great team.
Invest to make an impact for the end client, but for the investor as well, based on a reliable and proven system with high security standards. This is what Blue Orchard stands for.